Hey guys, Omni here. We are here for episode 7 of season 1 of Invincible. This is our penultimate episode. Next week will be the finale, and I'm so glad we got into the show. I'm so glad that you guys recommended this. I'm glad that I checked it out. I've been having so much fun with this show, and thank you guys so much for supporting it and for bringing it to my attention that you guys wanted to watch it with me. So thank you, because this has been a ride, man. This show has been... it's keeping me on my toes. It's got me feeling the feels. It's got me feeling the action. It's got me feeling everything, man. And I'm definitely curious to see where this whole thing is going to go. I love the cast, the crew, the animation. So far, this whole story has just got me sucked right in. So, last episode, little fillery, if depending on your taste. It didn't really move the story forward too much, except for putting another wedge between Amber and Mark's relationship. William got a little more of the screen time in this one and actually got some hits in a couple of ways. It was a really interesting, fun little episode, though. I really liked it. I think it was the first one that truly felt more like a villain of the week kind of thing. But that being said, I still enjoyed it. Again, it's just dealing with the characters' emotional turmoils and where they sit and what they need to be doing. And particularly like Mark and Eve and how they feel about their superheroing. And I really like that perspective on it. Again, really dark, really gritty. I loved every second of it, but I'm ready to see if we can get back into track here. We got a little more hints of what Robot's kind of working on the background, but from what I can remember, that's pretty much all I can recount from last episode that it was noteworthy. So we'll go ahead, dive into the next episode. Remember, full unedited reactions are available over on Patreon, so you can watch along with yourself and get all my reactions for the entire thing. Now, I will say, because this was also the same day as the Falcon of the Winter Soldier finale, the watch along will be a little bit later coming in after this video. So it might not be up just yet by the time you're watching this. So just keep an eye out. And remember, you get access to those if you become a patron or if you become a member of the channel, either one. So let's go ahead and dive into episode 7. Here we go. Didn't even bother putting it away.
I wanted to tell you months ago.
But you didn't. Was someone controlling you?
No.
Then why?
You need to trust me. If you can do that...
You said you wanted to tell me months ago, but you're still not telling me now. No, I don't trust you. Not anymore. You broke that. Get out of my house.
You don't mean that.
Get out of my house!
We'll talk later.
Debbie, I'm sorry, but you have to come with us. There's no time.
I mean, they've been monitoring the house, so...
Thanks, William.
I'm sure they heard all of that.
Bye, Amber. See you later.
Amber!
Show up at her window. Fly into the window.
Oh my god.
It's okay. This
Oh.
is why I'm always late or why I don't show.
Ugh, I know you're a superhero.
You know. You know.
What the
I'm not
fuck?
an idiot. I figured it out weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Why
Then
are
what?
we fighting?
We're fighting because you lied to me. Fly away, fly boy. Or take the stairs. I really don't give a shit. I'd like to be alone.
I am so confused now.
Hello?
All right, you know what? I'm done. I'm done, Amber. I'm done with you. I'm done with you this time.
Brain surgery.
There she is!
So good to see you.
Aww.
How come I get my head beat in and it's a week in the hospital? You get your head beat in and your powers come back.
I figure it's karma for putting up with this guy.
You're welcome.
So his powers did come back. All right. Oh, is that like one of his other drones? Disguised, maybe?
You, get out of the truck. Get out of the...
Or he's just driving it himself. Oh, nope, one of the two.
Back, please.
Ew.
Gentlemen.
Oh, what is that? It's the real robot.
Well done. Perhaps you're the original then.
We've been growing you a new body. body.
So that is Robot's real form?
Dumped weeks ago. You just didn't realize it. You're like a bad guy in a samurai movie who gets cut in half but thinks they're fine until they're like, oh my god, my top half's sliding away from my bottom half.
I love you, man, but I need someone else to talk to.
Debbie, good, we need to talk about it.
Nolan killed the Guardians of the Globe.
I know. I couldn't risk Nolan finding out we knew. Not until we figured out what he was doing and how to stop him.
What do you mean stop him? Do you mean kill him? Cecil.
I'm not sure we could kill him. There's only one person I know who might be able to go toe-to-toe with Omni-Man and come out on top, Debbie.
No. No, never. You can't.
Where's Mark, Debbie? Where's...
Blah.
Mark, I killed the Guardians of the Globe. Wait, before you say anything, just listen. Please.
Aw. I guess he does actually care.
But it had to be done. It was my responsibility. What I'm about to tell you will change everything. Just remember, you're my son, and I love you and your mother.
Man, this just keeps getting more and more fucking gray.
This will be painful.
Oh.
My entire life has been painful.
You realize this procedure doesn't transfer you to the new body. It creates a copy of your mind.
I understand.
I like how they acknowledge that at least. It's not a mind transfer. Whoever the other one is just is dead.
Oh, the system wasn't designed for neurons this dense. Are you calling us stupid? Yes, I'm calling us stupid.
Ooh. So made a young Rex body.
And now that our deal is complete, it's time you both return to prison.
Autobots, roll out.
Mark? Debbie?
Oh.
Cecil.
Ooh. Oh, she's backwards. Oh no. The fact that he at least dodged that punch. Oh, oh no.
It's been an honor, sir.
Best it'll do is knock him on his ass for an hour or two.
Or not.
Or maybe not even hurt him at all.
He's going to find Mark.
I love the sounds of her sparks, whatever you want to call them.
Hey, Eve.
Apocalypse level priority. He's just gonna abandon him. You guys are free. It's okay. Oh no.
Mr. Grayson.
He's not supposed to know. Why would he say that?
That's not blood on you, is it?
Jesus, I was so scared for him.
Look, be quiet.
Just sit tight until I call on you, and hope to hell I don't have to.
Sit tight. Hey,
What are they gonna do?
what the fuck? Who the hell are you?
You all know me as Robot.
Why the fuck do you look like me? How the fuck do you look like me?
That is a much longer story.
Invincible and Adam East.
Sir, Omni-Man's closing in on their location. Estimated time to intercept, 6 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Shit. You wouldn't dare.
What the fuck? Oh no.
Hit him again.
Jeez, man, what are they going to do? Holy shit! What's their plan? They don't have a what? They can't do anything. I mean, they know they can't do much about him. So, I mean, they're just doing whatever they can try.
I adapted your DNA because I noticed Monster Girl found you interesting.
I don't even know how to feel about that. God damn it, Robot!
What is that?
You think they would have saw the giant sky beam that decimated the horizon? Oh no! Oh, I knew it! I called it! Oh no! The fact that that guy could build something like that can at least go toe to toe with him a little bit.
And get Hail Mary out of the icebox. He's serious. And feed her this.
Oh, is it that Cthulhu creature we saw? Yeah, it is.
We removed his pain center and juiced it up with every drug enhancement and upgrade we had. Plus, all that really pissed it off. And it blames you. If this all goes south, you're our last hope against Omni-Man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did he just say we're his last hope against Omni-Man? Yeah, he did. Oh, fuck. I'm pretty sure that's what happened to the last hope against Omni-Man.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it's got revealed to everybody. I thought this was going to be like a more of a multi-season kind of reveal or something. No, no. Shit, Mark's gonna help him. No.
Get to Guardians HQ.
What? Cecil!
Listen to me and do what I say.
What now? I don't know. He should just be alive.
He's like if Vandal Savage became good. Uh-oh.
Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Ah!
Oh, shit. Jesus, this fight, man. Oh, not again, damn it. Oh.
Mark, to talk.
Is this one not going to have... This one doesn't have... This is the first one to not have a credit scene. Oh, wow. I was like, what's even what was it going to be? Like, nothing. It's just the sound of wind until the credits stop rolling. Oh my God. Shit has hit every fan in this episode, man. Holy shit. It was just like so tense, the amount of effort that had to go into stopping Omni-Man. Like, the robot stuff with the Mauler twins was cool. Like, I don't care. Like, the whole reveal of what he truly was, a robot. All right, cool, done, moving on. Omni-Man is on the prowl, on the hunt, and Cecil is doing everything he can to stop him. There's not really a lot to say about this episode. This episode is so focused on two things. Robot's little plot and how that was tying into everything. And we finally have that whole thing resolved in the end of this episode. And the other one was just, the fuck we gonna do about Omni-Man? Of course, we had like Eve and Mark, their whole little thing, but it was really just like part of Omni-Man's whole thing. I gotta find Mark. I gotta get to Mark before they turn Mark against me. I need to explain what's going on, and I'm sure it has something to do with their Viltrumite fucking duties or whatever that he was actually sent here for. And they're not going to hear any of it. They've been raised as humans. They've been raised on this planet. I don't care what he says. I don't think there's anything he can say that's actually going to get through to Mark. Debbie still holding out hope and just slowly having it whittled away, and just seeing like all of the things Cecil and his team have done to try to prepare for these contingencies against these heroes. It's just like, especially Omni-Man, especially since everything that's been going on here lately after the revelation he was the killer of the Guardians. The fact that they built that satellite to shoot that beam, which decimated that whole chunk of that countryside and its wildlife, and it didn't even phase him, just gave him a nosebleed after 2 shots with it. And then those cyborgs that what's-his-face from the last episode helped build, which surprisingly somehow were strong enough to at least go toe-to-toe and overpower Mark. And they proved fairly useful when applied to some dead soldiers of theirs to fight off Omni-Man. And then they captured that Cthulhu. It's like all these things have been playing up. So that kind of retroactively makes last week's episode very important. Because without it, we wouldn't been able to have these extra things to fight Omni-Man, to hold him off. And like, it just goes to show that each thing was a piece of the puzzle for a greater picture of this whole thing as it was coming to fruition. And then, of course, coming back to the Cthulhu monster we saw at the end of one of the episodes, and just them doping it up, giving it drug enhancements and all this stuff to just make it harder and harder for them to kill. And it's beating the shit out of them. And then on top of that, the Mauler twins was like, okay, we need a contingency for Robot's whole like bullshit. So they dug up the Immortal, and that's what they were after with those kids. They dug up his grave and reassembled his body so that his stuff would just reconnect and heal. Of course, with their own tinkering, I think got that involved. He has like a Vandal Savage backstory. And then they were trying to use that restraining collar to control him, but Robot didn't trust them enough to give them perfect schematics, so it didn't work. So that got the Immortal into the fight, and then this forced Omni-Man's hand to publicly murder him in front of everybody, and this time in front of Mark. I'm so glad that Eve didn't die, because when she left Mark, when Mark wasn't going to go with her and go help her, I thought like, oh, she's going to go out there and she's going to figure out what Omni-Man's doing. He's going to threaten her and then leaves her as potentially as a victim too. What would that do? What would happen if he had killed Eve? And now the new Guardians have learned the truth about Omni-Man, witnessing all this stuff, along with the entire world seeing him kill the resurrected Immortal. Oh my God, man. I can't wait for next week's episode, guys. I really can't. The action in this was fantastic. The stakes were felt throughout this entire thing. The acting was on point. The animation was on point. This episode was fucking fire. I don't have anything else to really add to it, guys. I really don't. I just can't wait for next week. It's going to be insane. Guys, sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below so we can carry on the conversation after the video. Huge shout out to you guys for suggesting this. And as of course, my patron legends, Mandy Sherritt, Antoine Rodriguez, and Ryan Karen. Thank you guys so much for your support. Oh gosh, man. Remember, the full edited reaction will be available over on Patreon. It's going to be a little bit delayed, so depending on when you're watching this, it may or may not be out yet. So I'll have it out by the end of today. At least that's my hopes and my goal. I'll be going to see Mortal Kombat and giving you guys my review on that either later tonight or tomorrow, whichever one comes first. We'll see. Just playing it all by ear. Subscribe, get those notifications so you know when's happening. What? That was a sentence. That's a thing. It's early in the morning. I got to go to work. I've been up all night doing this and Falcon of the Winter Soldier. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next week for the finale of season 1 of Invincible. Take care, everybody.